So this is a Web 2.0 calculator that I would really like you to become very familiar with for this class. We're going to be utilizing this for our trig functions because it's very difficult to get a standard handheld for everybody. So this is what I recommend you use. In this calculator, to change the mode, you would click down here. The typical default is degree, but if you change it to radians, you can do different calculations with it in radians. And it will stay in radians until you swap it back to degrees. So if you want to type in cosine of 0 in degrees, you can do that. If I want to change it over to radians, I can also do that. Notice that I have my main trig functions here. This is going to be addressed later in the course, so we're not using these yet. And then I have my reciprocal trig functions here. You're going to get a little bit more of an in-depth look at this calculator as we progress through the course. If you're wanting to find the radius, you could do the square root of 2 squared plus 3 squared when you're finding the radius in this section, and it's going to give you the approximate answer. It's not going to simplify this for you. So what I would suggest doing is you can use that back button. Once you see that it's not a whole number, get it to calculate that number and then just take it as the square root of 13 because you know it's not going to go evenly. If you look at the top, this is why I really prefer this, and the further we get into trig, the more you'll see this. It shows you what you're typing in math formula style. So it's actually showing you the formula style that you entered when you're getting that. So when you hit equals, if something is off here, a handheld would not tell you this, but you would be able to find out with Web 2.0. So this is why I really prefer this calculator. And as we move through the weeks, you're going to see me giving a little more instruction on how to use this outside of what I'm showing you today with degrees and radians and the square root function.